Hey, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate you. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Namrita and I'm a self-development and mindset coach. In this video, I'm going to be talking about gratitude and how you can cultivate it in your life. But before I go right ahead into it, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all your support, and do hit that bell icon to get notified every time I drop a new video. Gratitude helps you to focus on all the things that are good in your life and to be thankful for them, especially the things that you take for granted. It's a really powerful emotion that will help you to shift your perspective and focus from lack thinking to abundance thinking. Our focus on lack and scarcity is mostly because of our conditioning. From the time that we are born, we've been taught to focus on all that is not going well in our life or things that are not working in our favor. And so it is our conditioning which has trained us to focus more on the lack and scarcity in our life. But if you were to really look closely, you will notice that there is an equal amount or maybe more of blessings and abundance in our life. It is just by our focus on what is wrong that we don't see it that way. And most of our blessings are things that we take for granted. This may sound a little cliche, but things like your five senses, the fact that you can see, smell, taste, touch, feel. But there are so many people out there with disabilities who are blind, deaf or mute. So it's about just learning and cultivating this habit of shifting your focus and awareness to things that are around you, that are abundant around you. So that may be where you live, your lifestyle, your family, your friends, the food that you eat, the clothes that you wear, the house that you live in, things that we take for granted. In these trying times with the global pandemic and in the lockdown, I've come to really focus on the amount of gratitude I have for where I live, the kind of lifestyle that I live, for all the blessings that are there in my life, the things that I would take for granted. There are so many people out there who are struggling, the poor people, the daily wagers who are struggling out there, the people who are sick, people who are fighting the virus in the front line. And for most of us, we are here cushioned in our comfortable homes, and all we have to do is just not go out there, just stay at home, and we have everything to entertain us. We have the time and the luxury to learn a new skill, or to learn a new hobby, or to read books, to listen to music, to watch a lot of movies, maybe cook and try new recipes. A lot of people don't have that privilege out there who are out there in the world during this time of crisis. So it's really important to it shouldn't be that we should wait for a time of crisis to be able to focus on the good and the blessings in our life. This should become a part and parcel of our everyday life. Gratitude also helps to improve your mental health. A lot of studies out there have proven that people who consciously focus on their blessings tend to be more happier and less depressed. So I'm going to give you a couple of ways you can cultivate gratitude in your life. The first is that whenever you find yourself complaining or thinking about how everything in your life is just not working out, then take a few moments and pause and write down 10 things or maybe even 5 things that you are actually grateful for. The second thing to make it a daily habit is to keep a gratitude jar or a gratitude journal. And you can do this first thing in the morning when you wake up. Just spend some time meditating and then writing down things that you're grateful for. Or you could do this right before you go to sleep, depending on how your day went. Pick out things that went well and offer gratitude for it. The third way you can cultivate gratitude is through gratitude letters. Basically, just write a letter of thanks or letter of gratitude to either yourself, to a loved one, to a friend, even an enemy will do, to the universe, to anyone that you feel like. And you don't necessarily have to send out those letters. This is just for you. But basically, write a letter of gratitude and thanks and an appreciation whoever it is that you want to. Writing is very powerful. It helps your brain to focus more on the activity that you're doing rather than just saying it out loud. The fourth way to cultivate gratitude is by nurturing your relationships. Basically acknowledging and expressing your appreciation, your thanks and your gratitude towards a loved one or a family member or anyone. Give them more compliments. Every time they do something right, compliment them and appreciate them, acknowledge what they have done. And tell them that you love them, that you appreciate them. If being vocal with your gratitude is something new for you, it may feel a little uncomfortable in the beginning, but the more you practice it, the more comfortable you will get with it, and the more fun you will have with it, and before you know it, it will be a very rewarding experience. So definitely be very vocal with your gratitude and your appreciation with your loved ones and with strangers also. Anytime you notice something positive, be sure to be vocal about it and appreciate it. The last way to cultivate gratitude is to protect your energy. If you are spending a lot of time trying to shift your perspective towards the abundance and the good things in your life, then steer clear of negative information, negative media, negative movies. Don't indulge in them, because all they do is basically lower your vibration, lower your energy and put you in a bad mood. So try and avoid activities that will lower your vibration or lower your emotions, and try to stay in that state of high vibration where you are feeling good about things, where you are grateful and appreciative as much as you can. Cultivating gratitude, like any habit, takes time. Especially shifting your perspective in the beginning, you will find times that you'll forget to do it. You'll probably indulge in something negative or negative thinking or negative self-talk, and maybe later you'll realize that you did not shift. But that's okay. Just be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself. Even if you find yourself complaining and focusing on things that are not going well, and if you steer clear off the path once in a while, be kind to yourself. This is a process. It takes a little while for you to shift your thinking, especially if you have been thinking a certain way. Your negative way of thinking and your negative focus has basically been a result of years of conditioning, and it has basically gained a lot of momentum, and that is right now on autopilot. So for it to shift to a more positive way of thinking and focusing more on abundance and what is lacking in your life is going to take some time and effort. Okay, so give yourself how much ever time. Don't compare it with how other people do it. You are unique and individual. Your journey is different from other people, and you don't know what kind of journey other people have had. Be sure to also acknowledge and appreciate yourself for the efforts that you're making to go ahead and cultivate the gratitude in your life. The more you practice it, the more easier it will get, and pretty soon it will switch to autopilot here also. And with the law of attraction, like attracts like, the more you focus on abundance, the more abundance you will attract. The more you focus on what is good in your life, the more good you will attract into your life. So I'd like to know, what are the things that you are grateful for? Write 3 things that you're grateful for in the comments below. I'd love to read them. That's it for this video. Be sure to like this if you found it helpful and informative. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.